Welcome everyone. So today I'm going to talk you through something that might resonate with a lot of people in the room. So free and low cost health and wellness initiatives. So two things we hear often is we don't have any budget, or our budget's already been locked down for the next 12 months. So we'll talk again then. And the thing is, it doesn't matter if you're from a big company or a small company, budget seems to be a really big issue when it comes to implementing health and wellness initiatives. And at LiveSmart, budget is also an issue. We're a small company, we're a growing company, but we've found a way to roll out a lot of low or no cost health and wellness initiatives, because we know that if our staff are healthy and happy, they will be more productive. And we also want to increase our staff's awareness around health and their health knowledge. Not everyone in our company comes from a background of health, but we're all working in that area. But we also want to be able to influence and encourage our clients to take on some of these initiatives, because they're quite simple to set up and they're not going to cost much money. So we rolled out the LiveSmart Health and Wellbeing Program, and it's an internal program that is owned by the employees and is supported by management. And there are a variety of different components to it which I'll go through. Some of them are optional and some of them are company-wide. But the key thing is the majority of it's free, and it's not costing the employees or the company much. We do offer all our staff go through a premium health plan twice a year, and this helps individuals to see where their own health is at and also see which initiatives might be of benefit to them, because not everything's going to suit everyone. We also look at the aggregated information, and this helps drive any decisions around our internal strategy. So a part of the health and wellness program, we've got two company-wide wellness policies. So one's around gym time. So fitting in time to go to the gym can be quite difficult, squeezing it in before work, with your commute, or after work with family and social commitments, or trying to get in a small session at lunchtime. However, lots of people enjoy going to classes. Others might need to spend more time getting ready for work after they've done their gym session. So twice a week, employees can take 1.5 hours at lunchtime to go to the gym. And usually this enables people to get to a class, do a longer session, and it also frees up, you could say, 2 mornings or 2 evenings a week for them to spend more time with family and friends. We also try very hard to have a sugar-free office the majority of the time. So the sugar culture is something we find with the employees we work with, especially in health coaching. The sugar culture is rife in London companies and is the culprit for the 3 p.m. energy slump. So we try and ensure that there are no sugary snacks in our office. We're limiting cakes just to birthdays, but also trying to encourage people to cook healthier things and bake healthier things for birthday celebrations. And we've just rolled out fruit boxes. So another thing we have rolled out throughout the company are 10-minute weekly sessions focused around health education. So these topics can be relevant to a monthly theme or just an area of interest. And this is not just for the members of staff who come from a health background. It's from anyone who wants to look into something, learn something new, and then feed it back to the rest of the company. So we've had things around alcohol awareness, education around high blood pressure or hypertension, great little chat from Alex about how to run a marathon, and lots of different areas of people's personal interest as well. So one challenge that's owned by employees themselves and run by some of the team at the back of the room is our Be Active challenge. So it's a very simple points-based system, and it's for individuals and teams to focus on improving their physical activity. It's an extremely simple star chart, sort of going back to basics, and we run it for about 8 weeks. The probably most controversial team challenge was males versus females, but we've recently seen a 22% increase in people's physical activity levels from adding the competitive component to this. So we continue to build in more and more layers to this and are looking at an even more sort of data-driven solution for our next rollout. We've also run step challenges. These could be 4 to 8 weeks. These are quite common, I think, in a lot of companies, but they're free to run. Everyone can use what they've got already, whether that be a phone app or a wearable. And our winning team was recently completed over 2 million steps in the 30 days. And we can work out that's just under 10,000 steps average per person per day. So the next challenge, we can set targets so everyone can aim to get above that 10,000 steps as well. We've also rolled out a Monday lunch club. So most people can be a little bit on the back foot on a Monday morning, let alone have time to think about what they're going to have for lunch Monday after the weekend. So cooking's not for everyone, but working in teams, it can make it a bit easier. So in teams of 2, we have lunch all together on Monday. So 67% report that it's helped with their food budget, and 83% report choosing healthier options in their own time since we started Lunch Club. There are a lot of people who have learned about vegetarian meals, and that you don't need to eat meat all the time from rolling out Lunch Club as well. So just some other free and low-cost activities that we've rolled out, but they're very easy for anyone to. So running club, I'm sure there's at least one person in this room who runs, let alone 2. They can start a club together. Yoga, fruit boxes, Park Olympics, it's free, it's outdoors, it gets everyone active. Go for a walk, even just 10 minutes around the block at lunchtime, is good for the team to bond, but also to get some fresh air. And also cycling club. Cycling's the new running apparently, and everyone can sort of get amongst that around London, cycling to work or between meetings. So I guess the key messages within LiveSmart is that it's a cultural shift that is required to be able to roll out a really effective wellness program, but it also doesn't have to cost much. It's really important that it comes from the employees themselves, that it's rolling out solutions that they're engaged with, and spreading out the responsibility and ownership of each component. And also, it might seem time-consuming at the start, but once you can see the positive changes and you've got data to prove the improvements that you can see within your employees, it makes it a lot easier to prioritise these initiatives.